Coach Da Prato is a tough loss. Fought really hard towards the end and almost got back into it. But what was your assessment of that game? Was it a lot of weather? Was it too many penalties? Combo of both those things? What did you think was the problem?
Yeah, all the above. We didn't play well enough. We didn't coach well enough. We didn't execute well enough to win the football game. That ultimately falls on myself and us as coaches of getting the guys prepared, getting them up and getting them ready, and then going out there and executing. And we can't have the penalties that put us behind. It's hard to earn yards. It's hard. I mean, you got to fight for every inch in this game. I mean, that's a darn good football team, right? But at the end of the day, we didn't do what we needed to do to win. And that's execution, that's composure, penalties, all those types of things. But, tough loss. We got to learn from it. We need to play better. I mean, that was the moral of that story, is that we need to execute better and we need to play better. We had opportunities early in that game and throughout the course of the game to change the outcome of that game, and we didn't get that done.
You know, the three other losses this season were followed up with wins. What's the secret formula the week after a loss to go out and follow it up with a win?
Yeah, turn the page. And I'm not going to sit here and look back. At the end of the year, you can look back and assess, the whole season. I'm not sure if that's all of a sudden it creates a hunger of I don't want that feeling in the pit of my stomach again, and it sharpens everything throughout the week. But whatever that is that's going on, we need to be able to create that every single day in everything that we do. And it shouldn't be any different. We've also followed up wins with wins. So, at the end of the day, it's about us going out and operating on a daily basis to put ourselves in the best position to be successful throughout each week. It's another opportunity. This just happens to be Game 11. It happens to be on the road. It happens to be against Arkansas State. It's the next opportunity for us to go out there and showcase our talents and abilities as a football team.
Mason Shipley, he's on the Luke Groza semifinalist list. He missed an extra point last week, but he's had a terrific season. It's the only thing he's missed all year. Just talk about Mason and what he's like to coach up and have on this team.
Yeah, Mason's done an awesome job. I mean, it's his first year as the true starter, kicking extra points and field goals, and he stepped in and I mean this in the nicest way possible. He stepped in and done what he's supposed to do, obviously excluding the last one this last week. But his job is to go in there and make kicks, whether it's a PAT, whether it's a long field goal, whether it's a short field goal. I think he has a very good mindset. I think he's a young man that can stay very even keel. And I think that's very important, right? Because for him, it's a free throw. For him, there's a snap and there's a hold that has nothing, that he has no control over, and whatever takes place from there, he's got to go execute. And he's had great snaps and great holds to put him in position to be successful. And barring the last or getting rid of the last one there, he's done what he's supposed to do up to this point, and I expect him to continue to do that. But he's a great young man to be around. He's got a good competitive edge to him, but I think his best quality is that he can stay right here. Not too high, not too low, stay right here, go out and do my job.
When Mason missed that extra point, what do you talk to kickers when they miss like an extra point like that? Like, just do you motivate them, or what are you talking to the kicker about? Like,
yeah, so that one's unique because he had to turn around and kick an onside kick.
Yeah.
So there was not a moment. He didn't have a moment to do anything, and that I think is something that I definitely stand for every single day. Next play. Like in that example, literally the next play, we need you to go out and do the best onside kick you've ever kicked to give us a chance to get the ball and go win the game. So for that one, that's an easy answer. Next play. And move on, because there's nothing that you're going to do that's going to change that outcome. It happened. Move on. So that was an easy one. Next play, let's go. And we had to run down there, get lined up, and go execute.
Mason had that really perfect onside kick. Just like, how do y'all practice y'all's onside kicks and being able to execute a perfect one, even though y'all didn't get the second one, but still being able to convert an onside kick?
Yeah, often. We practice them often. I think that's something that's very important. When you're put in that situation, the expectation is that you're going to get it. Statistically, I don't know what it is this year. I haven't looked at it. I've looked at them in the past. Must onside kicks, or the obvious onside kick, the percentage of converting those, it's like 6 or 7%. It's very low. But in your mind and in coaching, right, you got to put them in that position. We are getting this. We are winning the game. It is 100%. We have to have this play. And he went out there, and like I said, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. Got the ball very nice second bounce. Everyone else executed the way they were supposed to. Brian Holloway did his job. Ashton Hawkins did his job. Julian Ortega-Jones did it. Everybody did their job, and that's what the result ends up being. And I think that's a good lesson for everything that we do, right? When our guys go out there, the expectation on on punt, right? We had some good net punts. Those are great. The expectation is that we're going to go out there and we're going to execute a great net punt every single time. Kickoff coverage. It's going to be great ball, great hang, great distance, phenomenal coverage. We're going to go kick the guy's tail. Sorry, I'm getting caught away there. We're going to go kick his tail, and we're going to go make the play, and we're going to pin him down inside the 20-yard line. That's the expectation. In the return game, you're going to line up on a kickoff return. The expectation is to return it for a touchdown, right? But guess what? There's 11 other guys out on the field that they get scholarships, and they watch film, and they sit in meetings, right? So there's going to be that battle. But the mindset is that you have to be in that situation, and if you're at the right place, the right time, like Tavion Coleman was, on a safe punt where the guy happens to drop the ball and now he's in position to get a blocked punt, that can change the game. And if that mindset is correct all the time in everything that you do all day, right place, right time all the time, being where you're supposed to be, doing what you're supposed to be doing, when you're supposed to be doing it to the best of your ability, great things are going to happen. Great things are going to happen.
You know, you are coming off this game against Coastal Carolina. As you said, like, not y'all's best performance, but how do y'all, as kind of what the motto been with the season, as you're saying, moving on to the next game and focusing on an Arkansas State team that's not only like at home, but they're also in the same position that y'all are fighting for bowl eligibility too.
Yeah, so I think that's the tough part. For y'all, it's the narrative. Like, what is the narrative? Where is this? Where's that? For us, we had a game, we got another game. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you win by 100, you lose by 100, the next game's going to come. And we have a 24-hour rule that you enjoy 24 hours or you let that feeling in the pit of your stomach boil for 24 hours and you're on to the next. Because I promise you, on Saturday, at whatever time we play and wherever we play, the field's going to be 120 yards in length, 53 and a third in width. We're going to bring our own football, and they're going to put it down. They're going to blow the whistle, and it's time to go play. And if you treat it any differently, like, oh, we got to play harder because we didn't play well last week, or we came off a big win, we're good, and we do that, it's going to change, right? And I get it. That's y'all's world. That's the narrative and the thing. Well, they're fighting for bowl eligibility. I don't care how many wins or how many losses. I promise you they're going to show up and fight. That's a good ball club. They want to get another win so they can extend their season. Well, shoot, we want to get another win too. And I think if anyone, any of our players or anyone in our circle looks at it any differently, that's when you're not playing every play the same way. That's when you're not playing every practice. That's when you're not showing up and executing at the highest level. Right? If you want to be great, it's something you got to do all day, every day. Your habits got to reflect the mission, right? We say that all the time. That's the way it has to be in every single thing that you do, right? I want to be the first one to lunch line. Well, I'm going to beat people to lunch line. I'm going to go be the best eating lunch that I can be, right? Go work out, whatever it is. You got to be great at it all the time. So yeah, they're hungry. I hope they're hungry, right? We're hungry too. We want to go get a win. I want their best shot. I want to beat them with their best shot. I don't want to beat them when this happened or that happened or this. I want someone's best shot, and I want to go beat them with that. And they're a good ball club. Yeah, they're going to come out hungry. They're playing really well. It's our job to go out there and do our piece.